So we've talked about what resistance is and how to handle it, but I'd also like to talk about where it might come from. And there's a model called the stages of change that I'd like to show you some demos of because it's sort of hard to explain and I think they do a really good job. So I have a more serious one, right? There's the stages of change there. There's pre-contemplation and then contemplation, preparation, action, maintenance, and relapse, which kind of goes into this swirly spin. And if you relapse, you know what that swirly spin is like, right? But the model is a little, on the drawing, I think it's a little too serious, right? It's a little too circular. And life doesn't work in a perfect circle or in a straight line, right? The relapse can come at any point, whether it's for addiction or you just dropping the ball on, a changing of a habit, right? And you go back to an old one, right? That's a relapse. But it can happen at any time. Even if you're ready to make that change, you've made that change for a while, right? Relapses can happen. And I think this one is kind of interesting. I'd like to show you this guy, right? So how do you know which one's which, right? No, not me is pre-contemplation. Well, maybe is contemplation. So, okay, what do I do now? It's preparation. Let's do this, right? It's action, and it is possible to accomplish this thing. That's maintenance, right? Where you're going to stay. And I think that makes it a little bit more fun and kind of fits with like the mentality that goes along with each of those phases. And I took a long time to find the two, right, that I could understand and explain to others clearly. So depending on where you are in your readiness to make a change could really be contributing to you, your own stuff, and other people that you're talking to and working with and dealing with every day if they're ready to make a change or hear the information and get to that common goal or you accomplishing your old goals. Resistance can come from within and it can come from without. So if you can figure out which model, which stage you're in on that circle or line or blob, better off you are. So we'll talk about some strategies on how to figure out where you are on that path to making a change.